Charles has had another turn.
Christopher! We went to climb the mountain this morning, and we were supposed to go and get him.
What?
But someone's taken the boat, and we think it might be Sarah Jane.
Sarah?
Kitty! She said something about the buried village. We've looked everywhere for them.
It's all right, James. Leave Sir Charles with me.
Oh, right. Oh, come on. We've got an emergency. It's Christopher. He's up the mountain.
What? Sarah and Kitty, too.
Now, just a minute. Slow down, slow down. One thing at a time.
Sometime this morning, Christopher set off to climb Tarawera. As far as we know, he's still up there. And that's not the worst of it.
Oh, go on.
The boys think that Sarah and Kitty have taken a boat and gone to the buried village.
I'm afraid he took another bath, Doctor, against your instructions. We tried to talk him out of it, but he's a very stubborn man.
Well, there's not much I can do until he rides out the fever.
Have you any better idea of what's wrong with him, Doctor?
Well, whatever it is, it's got very little to do with arthritis.
Is it his heart?
Oh, no. It's some kind of tropical disease. What the Maoris get when...
When what?
Oh, no, it's impossible.
What are you thinking, Doctor?
Well, I've only seen it twice before, both times in Maoris. It happened when they fell out of sorts with the Tonga. Some kind of a curse. But I've never seen it in a European. No, it couldn't happen to a Pakeha. It's a spiritual thing. It depends on the primitive mind.
What happened to the Maoris?
There was nothing I could do for them. They were dead in 48 hours.
We want you to take us up the lake.
What, with this thing blowing its head off?
There's a man up there.
Well, I wish him luck.
All right, Bloom. I'm putting this boat under requisition.
You can't.
Oh, yes, I can.
All right, then you can take it yourself.
Look, there might be a couple of children out there at the buried village. Your boat speed could make all the difference. You must see this.
Oh, well, what's a bit of brimstone? Gonna see plenty of that when I'm going.
Tom! You better come with us. Show us where you put Christopher off.
Thank you for telling me, Davy. Perhaps it's just as well that Sir Charles doesn't know.
They'll be all right, Mrs. Gregory.
I'm sure they will, Davy. Guidana. Go home to your mother, Davy. I do hope she comes back safe.
The mountain will look after its own.
Emma tells me that Tomaty's enjoying himself in South Africa. I wish I had your faith in the mountain.
How is Sir Charles?
I'm afraid his fever is getting worse. The doctor can't help him. I've never seen a taupo affect a European before.
I've never heard a Pakeha admit that it could.
It must be that. There's no other explanation. Oh, what am I saying? If I dared to say that in front of James.
He may come to believe as well.
I don't know, Guidana. But I must accept the evidence of my own eyes. It all seems so fantastic.
When Sir Charles came here, he could hardly walk, and then he was cured. That didn't surprise you?
No. I mean, yes, that was different.
Why? Do you think the cure was all you're doing?
No.
Then surely the powers that made him well can make him sick again. The Pakeha seems only to believe in what suits him.
Sometimes, Guidana, I fear that the Pakeha doesn't really believe at all.
are you? Hey! Over here!
No sign of any rover.
Look!
Have you seen anything of the girls?
Sarah Jane and Kerry. We thought they might be around here somewhere. Sarah and Kerry? So far all we found is them.
Tom, come back, you young dog! Get him!
Keep them warm. Let me know if there's any change,
Where's Sarah Jane? Tell her I want to see her.
I'm afraid she's not here.
Go and fetch her.
I don't know how to say this, Sir Charles, but we don't know where she is. The men are out looking for her now.
Looking for her?
We think she might have taken a rowboat and gone somewhere with Kiri. To the buried village.
What? But the volcano.
We're in no immediate danger, Sir Charles. It's done this before, though not quite so severe.
But it's virtually on the slopes of the volcano. Why did nobody stop her?
She went without asking, Sir Charles. It's no good blaming anybody.
No. I blame myself. She's never brought her here.
We found the boat. No sign of the girls.
Where are they going?
Where my people went, to the Tapu land.
Why?
I think they'll be safer there.
Safe? There's no danger here.
Not yet.
There listen to me?
Maui o kamara matu kia ia, tāku I kororo atu e kia koe. Kia mana wanui rawa koe.
Sarah Jane, we were so worried.
We weren't in any danger.
But why did you go there?
To ask what was happening.
What's that round your neck?
Grandfather, what do you value most in life?
I discovered that an hour ago and I feared I'd lost you.
And Mummy and Daddy too?
Of course.
And Rupert and Auntie Margaret and baby Victoria?
And cousin Renfrew who had to go to America.
Then you know how the Maori feels about his land.
What?
To us, it's just something to buy or sell. A piece of property. To the Maori, it's part of his family.
Oh, child, this is foolish talk.
Would you sell the manor where the Pembertons have lived for centuries? That's how the Maori feels about the Tapu land.
And this is why the mountain erupted.
Oh, Grandfather, you understand.
Silly girl, now, listen to me. It's erupting because of forces beneath the surface of the earth, pressure that must be released. It's quite natural, at least it's natural to those of us who understand. But to primitive people, the Maoris who believe in gods of war and seas and seasons and this and that, they have to have some reason why their gods are angry.
Grandfather, look at your hands. Look at them. Look at them. It's because you broke the tapu. Oh, Grandfather, why don't you believe?
Oh, Sarah.
James, there's been a slip on the road, only way out to the railway.
When does the train get here?
Not for another 4 hours.
Can't get in here any sooner.
Be lucky if it gets here then.
Well, what do we do? Either we evacuate or stay.
It all depends on what the mountain's going to do.
Oh, there's no way of telling, Sergeant. It's utterly unpredictable. It could stop like that or get 10 times worse.
Well, in that case, we're better off here.
Unless we...
Unless what?
Unless we start having earthquakes.
Thanks for cheering me up.
And I'll be very surprised if we don't. Well, what's your strongest building?
Well, I don't know. Here, I suppose.
Schoolhouse.
Well, we'd better shelter there if things get any worse. But if you ask me, that train's our best hope of survival.
We should move to the station as soon as possible. You tell your guests to bring a small case and nothing else.
Right.
Well, what about Sir Charles?
I'll look after him.
Right, well, I'll tell the others.
Ko te ruruku o tēnei toi, ko te ruruku o tēnei maota. Kia hara mai, kia rukutia, kia mau, kia ita hei. Hawi nuku, hawi rangi, hawi pāpā, hawi tua, hawi kere kere. Tupu te wai utoro te ākatu, hawi tia te nuku tu, hawi tia te rangi. Tu a piti tu aropaki. Wai hora rau ki raro ki tā more more nui mō papatuku ki raro. He ai o e.
Hey, you can't take that.
Sergeant!
Oh, take it, leave it. You'll never get it on the train. Won't go on. Get that stuff off the cart. Hey, just a minute. That's mine. All right, then. Where are you going to put your children? You're going to carry them all on your back? For God's sake, man, go and see to them.
Go and sit with the horse, but don't harness him till we're ready. Right, one small bag each. We've never enough rum as it is. Elizabeth.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, you are.
I refuse to leave this hotel. I'll take care of my own if I have to.
I'll keep him company. I won't be going anywhere.
Spoken like a true Englishman.
Oh, I'm not trying to impress anyone, Sir Charles. I just thought that the Maoris need my help.
James. And that's that.
Then I'm staying too.
You'll do as you're told. Doctor?
I'm staying. I think I'm winning.
Hurry up! What on earth's going on?
It's still in your power to stop it. Give up your claim to the land.
Look after it for me, James, will you?
Good luck.
You'll move.
Well over 7, maybe.
Oh, if we brought some bread.
At the lost?
Oh, let's come in. Are you sure you want to do that?
What's the matter?
Well, that depends on whether you take the game seriously or not. If you care about the consequences, it's the only way I can play. Consider the possibilities. Weigh up the consequences. Ponder it for a time. And then make your move. Checkmate. I think it is.
I won't have that mountain beat me. I won't have it, do you hear?
Black seems to be winning.
Come on.
Tāne te korangi te pipi, te wari te ka tamai kurangi. Heputanga
All right.
te tama.
If this is what you want, take the land. Take it. I revoke my claim. I abandon my title. See if it makes any difference. Go on, do your tricks. See if you can stop the mountain. Go on, what are you waiting for? You fools, you heathen fools!
Well, here we are, all together. Doomy, Dwyer, Sid, Mabel. Doesn't matter what they did. We're all in the same boat now. What's that she's got in her hand? Must be something he gave her. You've got to admire her pluck. Sir Charles's giving in doesn't seem to have worked. I suppose a volcano's not something you turn off like a tap. Still, so many strange things have happened lately, I wouldn't rule out a few surprises yet. I mean, if we all wake up alive in the morning, that'll do for a start.